Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a new series. I have been wanting to better my makeup skills and also become more creative, but I'm not very good at doing creative stuff. I can't come up with it in my head. And so what I was thinking of doing instead is doing a new series of recreating other people's looks, because I don't know about you, but every time I see a really pretty look or a really crazy out there look, my first thought is always how did they do that? Like, how? So I figure I'm probably not the only one who has that thought, and so I wanted to start this series where basically I'm just going to call it Learn With Me. So I'm going to show you a picture of somebody's work and then we're going to try to recreate it. Obviously there's going to be some fails, there's going to be some hits, probably more fails than hits, but yeah. And also that's another way to get other people's names out there. Obviously I don't have a big channel, but that doesn't mean I don't want to show other people's work when it's really good. So anyways, we are going to recreate this look by Alice King Makeup. I will try to just post a picture here if I can, if you can't see this. I don't know. So we're going to try to recreate that. So if you want to see how to get that look, then just keep watching. So as you can see in that look, it's very purple and pink. I do not have a, what do you call it? I do not have an eye pencil that color at all. So we're going to make a little twist to it. Let's see, I do have some purple. So we'll probably just do purple in the waterline, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're obviously not gonna be the same exactly as hers, but like I said, her name is Alice King Makeup on Instagram. I will link it in the description if you want to check her out. I just saw it scrolling through Instagram and thought it was really pretty. Her page is so pretty. So anyways, we're going to try to recreate this look. Let's just get started. This is weird for me because I'm accustomed to like doing my foundation first, but I feel like we need to do eyes first. So we're gonna use the Tarte Amazonian Clay. I already started, but my camera shut off. So we're gonna use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Concealer, and we're gonna use that to have a base for the eye. Okay, and I'm gonna set it real fast with the Tarte Park Avenue Princess with the highlighting shades. Her look looked very purpley, so I went through my whole collection to try to find purples. I don't normally wear purple, so I don't have a lot of purple stuff, but I did notice this is an old palette. So if you're wanting to try to recreate this, just find any kind of purples you have, but the ones I have is this Too Faced Best Year Ever 2018. I think this was their 2017 holiday palette, but they have this shade here which is called Wrap It Up, which is a really light purple. And then I have this Winky Lux Kitten palette, and it has a darker purple which I felt like would look good. It's kind of similar to what she has in a way. So we're gonna start this. I'm totally scared. I'm not like outside my comfort, or I'm outside my comfort, I mean. So I think we don't need to be too careful because we can cut the crease later. So we're gonna go in with the Too Faced color, the Wrap It Up shade, and this is gonna be like our beginning transition. And I'm gonna use that on this Morphe M505 brush. So we're going to put that in the crease. Let me go back to my picture. So she brings it out pretty far. She has a different eye shape as me, as well as eyebrow shape. So hers can go out like this very easily. Mine's not going to be able to. So I'm going to try to adjust it to my eye shape. We're gonna first put it in the crease here and then just kind of like brush it out slightly. So I'm going to still have that brush effect, but I don't think it's gonna go as concentrated as hers just because of my eye shape. And how far in does she bring it? Ooh, she brings it all the way down. Okay. This is a pretty color. So like I said, I'm being sloppy because we are going to cut the crease and clean it all up. So I just want to get the color in the place and then we'll worry about cleaning it up later. So next, I'm going to get a pencil brush. So I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is the Morphe E18. And I'm going to go into this Winky Lux shade. Oh, there's names on the back. Cheshire is the darker purple one in this shade. We're gonna put that in the crease, but we're gonna focus this one in the crease, whereas the rest we kind of just let it blow out. This one we're gonna focus it more actually in the crease, just to deepen that up.
And sweep out.
And I am keeping my eye pretty open. That way I can like see where my lid, or where my crease actually is. But sometimes it's harder on the inner part especially. Okay, now that I've laid that down, I am gonna go back in with the other brush in the first shade and just kind of blend the two together. To cut the crease, I grabbed my lightest concealer, which is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 04. So I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. And we're going to try to cut this crease. So in her photo, which I'm going to keep bringing it up, you'll see she cuts the whole lid out to here as well. So we're going to try that. And I'm going to take a flat shader brush by Bodygraphy Pro. I'm not very good at this. Oh no, I messed it up. Okay, how bad are we looking? Ooh, that's not cute. We're gonna redo it. I'm gonna take this off. Round 2. Let's try this again. So I'm gonna put some concealer down. You know, I mean, with makeup that happens, especially when you're learning. All right, let's blend this out. I think that's important to remember, that you're not going to be able to get something always the first time. Sometimes you can, but that's kind of rare. So now let's set that again. Woo! Start this over, so back in with the Too Faced shade, and we're going to put that all over. Probably going to speed through this since you've already seen it once. Now that that is pretty good blended, we'll go in with the pencil brush and the Winky Lux shade. Alright, we're gonna do the cut crease again. So I'm gonna take my concealer, put it on the back of my hand, and try this again. First you don't succeed, let's just step up and try again. You can mess it up and try again, try again.
Okay, let's try this a little differently.
Okay, I'm going to set this, and I'm actually going to use the Too Faced Why Not shade, because we're going to set this and then I'm going to try to clean up where I didn't get it straight. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I messed it up right here and right here. So what I'm going to try to do is take a pencil brush, but like a fluffier one. This is a Morphe E17. It's fluffier and it also comes to a point. And I'm going to try to take the Too Faced Wrap It Up, so the first light shade. And I'm going to attempt to just cover these. Yeah, that's not working.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, so note to self, use a dense pencil brush. And there. Okay. Then I'm going to go back in with the concealer, but I'm not going to add any concealer. And just kind of make it sharper. That's as good as we're getting. So I'm going to go ahead, do the other side off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the other eye. I feel like most people would go ahead and start the eyeliner right now, but I'm not very careful when it comes to putting foundation on after, like right here. So I don't want to risk that, even though it would be easier if I mess up to be able to wipe it away, but I'm just going to go to the harder route and just start my face. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Primerizer to prime my face. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation.
Oh, ooh, that does go good.
I'm going to try this Real Technique foundation brush. I just bought it.
Oh, you like it?
good enough. Alright, let's use concealer. I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Waterproof Concealer. I'm going to get my powder ready. It is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. I'm just going to use this powder where I'm dry. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder for the rest of my face. To bronze up my face, I am going to use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and I'm going to use a mixture of Angle and Princess Cut. And I'm going to use my EcoTools Airbrush Finish Duo Fiber because these shades are slightly too dark for my skin. So if I use like a stippling brush, it makes it easier to apply and not go too crazy. So for blush, I am going to go in with the Tarte Party shade. Looks like this. And I'm going to take this Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. And then, if you follow my channel, you know I don't really like blush that much. So we're going to go back and dim it down some. For highlighter, going to go in with ColourPop on the Cusp, which is from the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop Zodiac collection. And I'm just going to use my finger. Ooh. And then I like to use my finger to warm it up, but then once it's warmed up, I will go in with a brush and just kind of tap it, because this isn't the kind of product you could swirl because it is creamy. And then I just lightly brush it over my forehead and then kind of buff this out more. Alright, now going into the eyeliner. I'm terrified. So as you can see, it goes from pink to purple in her wing. So I have the matte, what are they? The NYX Vivid Brights, and I have the Vivid Petal, which is the pink, and the Vivid Violet. So I don't think this pink is the same shade as hers, but we're gonna make it work. Let's do the bottom lash line first. So it looks like she just smoked out the two colors that are on the top. So I'm going to use the Morphe M506 brush. It's just a very fluffy, small brush. And I'm going to use the first shade, the Wrap It Up from the Too Faced. And we're going to buff that along the whole lower lash line. And really smoke it out. Smoking a pancake. If you know where that's from, we're friends. And it looks like in her picture she has it stopped like right at the end. It's not buffing out with that line. Okay, then I'm going to take the darker shade with the same pencil brush we were using on top, and I'm just going to get that closer to the lash line. I look so crazy. Okay, so we're going to take that deep shade and get it closer to the lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with the first brush. I'm not going to add any extra product, but I'm going to use it to kind of blend the two together. I feel crazy. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do my waterline as well, just because I am very watery when it comes to doing that, so I don't want to risk messing up the liquid liner on top. So, like I said, in her image, it looks like a deep pink color almost, but I don't have any pink, so I'm going to try purples, which are going to be very different. So I have one by NYX, which is Lavender Shimmer, and it does have a shimmer to it. Or I have this Lancome one in the shade Ampoule. It's got a shimmer in it too. So it's really a lilac and a deep purple, which neither match hers, but I think the deep purple will probably go best Let me just see. I think the deep purple would go better because it's gonna match the liner more. But do I want it that like, you know what, let's try the NYX one because I like that it's light colored.
Oh
Okay, we're just gonna use this one. It doesn't show up very well, which actually I don't mind it then because it makes it look like the lighter color, like she had a lighter color. All right, so we are going to go in with the Vivid Brights from NYX, like I said, and the Vivid Petal. And I've never used these, but I've swatched them on my hand and they look pretty nice. So this will be the inner half. And how far does she go with this? Looks like she goes pretty far towards the end. So wish me luck. I'll be down here. Okay, I do want to note that this is a little hard to get opaque. I think it's because of the shade, how light it is. Because I'm noticing like the purple on my hand, it was easy opaque. But this pink one, I think it's because of the shade, because it's more of a like pastel pink, that it is a little hard to get it on, just so you know, if you're wanting to use this color. That NYX is really burning my eye. They do dry pretty fast. That should be good. So now we're gonna go in with the purple and create the line, the wing, and blend it together. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, try to get like no product on this. I'm gonna create the wing first. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead, did my mascara, did my brows. For brows, I used my BH Cosmetics Shape and Define Brow Duo, and then I used my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. And then for lashes, I did the Wander Beauty Unleashed Mascara. Unlashed, why do I always say that? Okay, so I do notice she has a really intense brow bone highlight as well as an inner corner highlight, and it's like stark white. So I'm gonna try to use the White Christmas shade in this palette, and I'm gonna try to use it, look, I'm gonna use it dry first and then use it wet if I need to.
Try it dry.
And the inner corner highlight. Oh, this is gonna have to be wet. I'm gonna spray it with some Smashbox Primerizer just to get it that extra oomph. Ooh. It's getting a purple tint to it because of the under part. Oh. And then I'm just gonna, whatever's left over, do up here because I don't want this too crazy up here. Oh, spoke too soon. Alright, we're going crazy up here then. So for her look, she does have lashes on and they look pretty like wispy and more natural. But I still am getting comfortable using lashes, and so I don't want to take the risk of messing this up with the glue. So I'm actually not going to do lashes and I'm just going to leave it like this. I am, however, going to do a lip. This shade is obviously screaming like a nude color for the lid or for the lip. I just don't know which one. We're going to try this ColourPop one in Strut. See if we like that. This just feels a little too dark for my... Let's lighten it up a little with Too Faced Melted in Holy Chic. I'm just gonna add a little. Now it's too matte. So I'm gonna add some some Bare Minerals lip gloss in Sugar because I need it glossy. Alright, so that is the finished look. I really don't like these lips, but we're gonna stick with it. So that is the finished look, like I said. Yeah, I mean, we failed. We got a little better. I think this eye looks pretty good. I would say with the cut crease, this eye I need to figure out the shape better. But obviously my eyes are not the same, so I have to work with getting that symmetrical. So I do need some work on doing cut creases, but for my first time doing a liner that's two different colors, I think I did a pretty decent job. So yeah, if you recreate this look, please tag me in it on Instagram so I can see that. But that is all I have for this video, so thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next one.